visualization. Why do you need visualization? It is a conversation with the right hemisphere. When you set some goals, most often you use the left hemisphere to calculate something, to calculate steps, income, expenses, a business plan. That's the left brain. The right hemisphere is very powerful. Sometimes, if there is a blockage in the real world, you can overcome it in the right hemisphere world, in the metaphorical world, and it turns out that then our unconscious itself find a way out of the blockage. So now think about your goals. If there are goals that you would like to achieve, but you realize there are some obstacles there, you can think about your dreams. You can think about your problems. And now I'm going to take you on a journey. And on this journey, if you feel that I'm talking too fast, do what you feel comfortable doing. If too slow, you can speed up your pace too. It happens that way. If there are words you don't like, you might well replace them with one you like. I think many people have had to go down into some dungeons, especially since our dungeons are fictional and they will be well lit. So make yourself comfortable now. Think about your goal. Think about your problem. Or think about your dream. Imagine that you are walking through a forest. This is the forest you have chosen. This is the time of year and the time of day you are most comfortable with, and you are walking through the forest, this forest. You look left and right. You pay attention to what's underfoot and perhaps shift your gaze somewhere upwards. You keep going deeper into this forest, just nothing with your inner eye. What's interesting here? What's good here? And maybe you inhale deeply this forest air, and some sensations appear in your body. And when you have walked far enough and dived deep enough into this forest, you find yourself in front of a wall. If you look closely, you realize that it is a huge wall. It's a wall that you can't climb over. It's a wall that stretches from the horizon on the left to the horizon on the right, and you can't go around solution is there, on the other side of this wall. And the moment you think about it, you see a door through which you can go and find yourself at the top of the staircase leading downwards. It's a comfortable staircase. It's well lit. There are handrail. There are comfortable steps. You go down one step until you are at the bottom of the stairs, and you see a corridor in front of you that goes to your left and your right. You can choose the direction your unconscious is telling you, because that is the right direction, and you go in that direction for a while. It depends on how things are arranged here. This underground space is well lit, so after a while you will see another door, and behind this door is another staircase which also goes down. It looks and feels very different from the first staircase. You step on the first step, slowly and gradually, at your own pace, go down until you find yourself in front of the corridor again. This corridor is also well lit, but it's completely different, and your unconscious tells you the direction in which it makes sense to go, and you obey and go in that direction, and you see a door through which you absolutely have to go, and you open the door. You enter and you find yourself in a circular room. Usually rooms are square or rectangular, but this round room has oval ceilings. As you walk around the room, you see that there are many interesting and even necessary things. There is a fireplace, wood and much to light the fireplace, but so far no one has lit this fireplace. Apparently it has been waiting for you. There are bookcases with books that you have read and are you going to read. There are also your personal journals. The furniture is as comfortable as possible, and as you walk a little farther into the room, you notice that there are many different pots and baskets, but not a single flower. As you think about it, you see that sunlight is streaming in through the sloping tunnel. You walk through this tunnel and find yourself in a blooming garden. There are so many different flowers. You look and choose exactly the flower that you would like to have for yourself. This flower has this color, this size, this shape, this fragrance. It is the flower of your dreams. You take this flower, take it. Do not pick it, but take it together with the soil. You take it to a round room and plant your flower in that pot, vase or basket where it will be most comfortable, cozy and cozy. You water this flower to wait for your return. You will return here to this room many times, and once you have watered the flower, you will see the door round which you entered here, and so you leave the room and find yourself in a second corridor, which now turns out to be your first. You walk in the opposite direction. Then you are walking here and you find yourself in front of the bottom rung of the first staircase, which was the second staircase when you came down, and you paying to climb the stairs at your own pace, paying attention to the railing and the steps. And after a while you find yourself in front of the exit to the second corridor, which was the first one when you were coming down. And you walk in the opposite direction to the way you walked here, to see the foot of another staircase, the second staircase, which was the first when you came in here. You step on the step in front of your ascent these stairs, paying attention to the way things are arranged here. After a while, you find yourself in the same forest, but surprised of the other side of the wall. And now you can walk this forest. Our common goal is abstractness, getting all the resources you need and the direction your unconsciousness prompts you. Go there exactly and much as you would like to go, and stop where you feel most comfortable. Maybe paying attention to something very important and interesting here in this magic forest, and you unconscious will allow you to inhale involuntarily and deeply this forest air and open your eyes. Find yourself in the space where you started this magical journey. It is an unusual way to setting goals. It is an unusual way to doing things. If you want to ask me where the answers will be written, the answer will not be written. The answer will be made because you will begin to act. If you begin to choose, you will begin to focus your attention in those details that can they come together into single puzzle that will allow you to achieve your goal, to overcome your obstacle. This is an unusual way of setting goals beyond the ordinary. It is an unusual way to solving problems and beyond the ordinary. It can give you a lot. All the symbolism in this visualization is not accidental. All symbolism represents some kind of archetypal imagery, but I am not going to talk about that now. If you are interested, ask questions in the comments. Thank you. See you.